I'm moving on as I'm fighting what's inside of me. I don't know if it's dream or reality, 'cause your lies and your pain makes me wanna scream, but I'm finding a way that will set me free. I'm so addicted to you, so conflicted with you. I see that with one kiss, believe we're through. I should have opened my eyes, through your ugly disguise. You were destined to be my greatest enemy.
You're in big trouble tonight, Kinsman.
Yeah,
because
we're going to detention. We've got two principals here.
That's right. Well, okay, hold
yeah.
on a second. Now, you're trying to act like you're one of the bad boys, but you got Attendance of the Year award, the best kid.
Yeah, well,
Don't
you
try
know
and
what?
change your
Well,
flip
here's
now.
the thing. Growing up, I grew up in Ajax.
Yeah.
Duffins Bay Public School is my school, and my
Yes.
mom was the custodian, so I could
Yeah.
never get into trouble.
Yes. Well, in my school, it's a little bit different. You got in
I
trouble.
couldn't get into trouble
you
with my
met
mom
Mr.
there, no.
Strap.
Oh,
And Mr. Strap was
Yeah.
never kind.
Mr. Strap.
That's
Yeah.
right. Are you going to
You
introduce
learned
our
your
guest?
lesson, yeah.
Yeah, you're going to
We've
introduce...
got yes, we've got I guess Mr. R for
That's
the
right.
kids. We don't want to reveal first names, right? That's a faux pas from St. Joe's, and we've got Mrs. Remy from Pope Francis.
yeah,
That's right.
Raymond. Yeah.
Amazing.
Mrs. Raymond.
Amazing schools.
Yes.
You know,
Mr. R, you like to be called over there?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
A little shorter than
All
Robertson.
right. So detention. We're gonna
Yeah.
be on our best behaviors for this hour.
That's right. Once again, you got the perfect attendance award. So you're playing a character tonight, then, right? That's right.
I'm out of
You were
character.
the model student.
Not really. No.
You were one of the
Not really.
students, like where the teachers got you to tell the other students to do their homework, right? Yeah, we should get a better-
Or the dog ate my homework and I didn't have a dog. Right? It was the neighbor's dog ate.
Yeah. Well, there we go. So we're here because it's a big
Yeah.
time of the year.
Yeah. February is pre-registration. It's kindergarten month for the month of Feb.
Yeah, that's
and we're
right.
here to talk about getting your little ones pre-registered. tonight. Yeah.
It's a big time for parents because it's first child, second child, third child. Sending your children to school, there's a lot of questions, right? Especially the first time around. What schools do I register in, and what's kindergarten going to be like?
Which one's got the best snacks?
Yeah. Was that on your list with your kids?
Yeah,
well,
no, it's little snacks are
Yeah.
probably up on the list of picking up my little ones now. It's always like there's a nice what do they give you for the snack?
Well, ask the
And Caden says they got better snacks there.
We'll ask the principals if snacks are on their
If snacks
top
are on the
priority
list, but probably not. There's probably more criteria involved.
You would think.
than
Well,
just
well,
snacks.
well, that's why we brought them here. So maybe we'll start to tell us a little bit about your school and the kindergarten program, and then.
Well, thanks so much for inviting us.
Absolutely.
Like, this is
What an
very
introduction, by the
exciting.
way.
Thank you. Yes, we do appreciate that. Pope Francis Elementary School. We've got French immersion programs. We also have English programs, kindergarten to grade 5, and we're just such a great little community school. There's something going on every day. Just a great, fun, energizing environment to be in. We do have great snacks.
Oh,
it does change our
great
breakfast program.
snacks. Yes.
We like to feed kids, and it's just the best part of my days when I get to go down there and just feel the vibe down in the kindergarten wing and have some fun with the kids. So.
Well, knowing that snacks are important, today was actually blueberries and oatmeal cookies, and tomorrow was
All right,
Subway
so
Day.
we're coming for
So,
breakfast
food
tomorrow
is
at
very
St.
important.
Joe's. All right,
Yeah.
we'll meet you in the parking lot.
Yeah.
No,
Meet
but-
you at the monkey bars.
Exactly. So I'm principal of St. Joseph
Yeah.
School in South Porcupine. It's affectionately known as the Little School on the Lake. We're a little community school. We're about 113 students. And one thing that I really love about St. Joseph School is it's a very small school, small staff. Certainly, the teachers and the staff know every child in the school. Generally, we know all parents in the school. And we really have a strong focus not only on academics, but on extracurriculars as well. So, for example, our grade 5 students went skiing at Mount Jameson today. And our kindergarten program on Monday, we actually have an open house for parents considering St. Joseph's School. And on the 24th as well, we also have another open house opportunity where students can come for a barbecue in the afternoon.
Oh, nice.
So certainly there's lots of great things going on at St. Joseph's School.
Yeah, for both schools. Well,
Yeah.
my kids went through the St. Joseph's program, but I want to speak on behalf of both schools because I know a lot of kids and families that went to your school, and I think you nailed it right on the head. Like they're community schools, and what I mean by that is very involved with the kids and the parents. Any events that go on, they're fully attended. The teachers, the principals do know all the parents. It makes a big deal when it comes to their education.
yes,
I've
Putting faces to the
we've been
students.
involved in larger schools, and to me, it's night and day, the education and how much fun and collaboration and just how much community oriented a smaller school is. It's big.
And I think everything comes down to relationships. And I mean, when you have, staff developing those relationships with the students, it really brings out the best. And we want to maximize the potential of every student. And our staff are very dedicated in getting to know the students in that sense every day, day in and day out. And I mean, you really do see the difference, whether it's on the playground, whether it's in the classroom, just really bringing out that best in our students for sure.
What are some of the common questions you hear from parents when they're about to register their children in school?
It's one of the biggest decisions I think the parent will have
It
to make.
is,
And it's
yeah.
a very difficult one. And at our school, because we do have the French immersion and the English, parents are often asking questions. I'm not a French speaker. My husband doesn't speak French, or the family's not French. Will my child be able to do well in school? And absolutely, like children learn, they're little sponges at that age, and we find that kids develop an understanding. They do understand. The teachers do speak to them in French, and they do develop that understanding very, very quickly. But that's a question that we do tend to get is what happens if my child, we put them in French immersion and it's just not working out. It's easier in a dual track school than they just go down the hallway as opposed to having to leave a learning community and go to a
To
different school.
uproot and go to a
Right,
different
right,
school
right.
where they lose their friends and whatnot.
Yes,
all their
yes. So,
familiar
but
faces,
oftentimes kids who do enter junior kindergarten in French, they do stay in the French immersion program. So, but it's nice to have those two
Yeah,
options. for
it
sure.
makes it so. Growing up in Thunder Bay, believe it or not, I believe in the early '90s they went English only. So that just gives you a picture of sort of the bilingualism. Now it's changed; it's evolved since. But the biggest thing is now it does get, even if you come from dominantly an English-speaking home, to learn French as a second language really gives you a positive route in life moving forward. It does open up a lot more doors.
Yes, we find that too.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
I know
Multiple
from the
opportunities, yeah.
perspective of St. Joseph's School, often we hear parents asking, like, how do I know my child's ready for school? And I think we can say with confidence the first 2 years of school during the full-day kindergarten program is really when we're bringing students to that even level. Some students come in knowing their ABCs and their 1, 2, 3s. Sometimes they don't. But we're there to support them generally with a teacher and early childhood educator so we can bring them to that sort of level so that when they come to grade 1 that they're academically
They're
prepared.
ready to go.
They're ready to rock and roll. Yeah.
And both schools, another big piece for parents, you guys are excellent communicators. So not just, and I'm just not talking about the progress of the child, which of course they both are, and that's a key deliverable, but it's also like what's going on in the school and what are the activities, what are the community involvement, what type of theme days are we happening, on top of course communicating their education plan. Is this top of the priority list? For
Oh,
both schools?
absolutely.
Yeah.
We send home a monthly newsletter, a calendar. We do Facebook. We've got a Facebook page, and we try and communicate as best we can. We send lots of emails. We contact our parents in lots of different means just to make sure that everyone knows what's going on and what activities are happening and yes, how their children are doing in school.
Now, if I want to send Kinsman to kindergarten, how many lunches do I pack for him?
Lots of snacks.
I can send
We have
him-
lots of snacks, that's
Right.
for
No
sure.
Lots of
peanuts.
snacks.
No
Yeah.
peanuts
It's
or nuts of
got to
any
represent
kind.
all the food groups, right? But you were talking about that breakfast program. Is that the one that was put forth by, I do believe, the Red Cross?
We are
They're part
supported
of
by
that,
the
yeah.
Red Cross, and we do have other funding options that are available to us that we offer. We call it a breakfast nutrition program. So it's typically a bin that sends to the classroom. Everyone has access to it, and it's a variety of different food groups every morning.
And it's there every single morning.
Single morning.
And again, no questions asked. Kids
No, it's
are able to
available
go
for
in there and
kids.
grab a snack if they want to.
And I mean,
a
really,
great
if we
program.
want our learners to really maximize their potential during the day, I mean, having an empty stomach isn't something that we.
hungry child
A
can't
hungry
learn.
child is
Yeah.
not going to learn to their potential. So, for sure, if someone's hungry, they will be fed.
Yes. Try and meet their needs, right?
Yeah, no, 1,000%. And another, another big thing of parents, probably a lot of questions they have is, I want to tour the classroom. I want to be able to meet the teachers. I want to see, maybe what are the kids this year doing? Show me some drawings. They're very, very involved. So is there an opportunity for parents to drop into the school, speak with the principals, speak with the teachers?
Absolutely. Now, Sean was mentioning that their school has a number of opportunities this month.
Yeah, so I mean, at St. Joseph's School, February is registration month, but really we're open to registration at any time.
At all
Time.
avenues of the year.
All a parent has to do is email or call the school, and it's a small school. We are able to facilitate those opportunities to come in, full tour, meet the teachers. We're happy to do that at any time. On Monday, actually, during lunch hour from 11:30 to 12:30. If parents are considering St. Joseph's School, we're having what we call a lunch and learn for our present kindergarten class,
Nice.
but as well as anyone that would like to potentially consider registering at St. Joseph's School. There'll be a pizza lunch. We'll have personnel from the Timmins Public Library. Really just bringing the community together and giving parents a taste of what the school is like. And then on the 24th as well, we're going to have an outdoor opportunity, so our kindergarten students will be playing outside, the staff will be outside, and the community is welcome to bring their children to the school, enjoy a barbecue outside, meet the staff, have their children meet the children presently at the school, and really, again, just bring the community together.
Well, what a great
fantastic.
great opportunity for parents to network, find out maybe other parents that are living on their street, saying, okay, your little one goes here, my little one wants to go here too. And whatnot. And again, what better way to converse than over a barbecue? You ever get that? We're just here for the hot dogs.
You're back into the food you love. You didn't eat it for the show tonight,
no,
did
that's
you?
it. We need the school program here.
Well, and I think one thing too, coming out of the COVID-19 pandemic, and we were talking about bringing communities together, like one focus of our schools has been bringing those community events back and really emphasizing those. It promotes social skills in our students, and it also brings the school and the community together. So we also have a strong parent council as well. We definitely like to work together to promote the school. And really, again, it's relationships and community, and that's something we really promote in our Catholic schools.
Yeah. What about for parents that I often hear this, they want to register their children in the Catholic school system, but then they have questions about like the religious program, like how much religion's involved. To me, I always thought that's a very positive message, because it teaches you how to treat others well, essentially. And to me, that's the ultimate message. It really doesn't matter it never mattered to me what your religious beliefs are, as long as you learn how to treat people. And I find the Catholic school system, of course, has the Roman Catholic teaching, but the main theme behind it is like taking care of each other and treating each other with respect. Is that a big theme that you see at both schools?
Yeah, what would Jesus do, right?
Yeah,
it's living, it's bringing the gospel values to life in a school, teaching children how to, how you want to be treated, how to treat others, and how to just build a sense that Jesus loves you, and how can we build this community together as a community of faith. Oftentimes, with many children in this busy world, the only true access to the faith they have is through the school. So we try and be that church-like experience for
avenue for them.
And I mean, certainly we do have formal religion class in the school,
Yeah.
but I mean, really faith is interweaved into everything we do, how we treat people, how we treat others.
virtues.
And we also have, for example, our virtue program throughout the year. So for the month of January and February, our virtues are respect and responsibility. And really those are universal values. We call them Catholic values, but they're also universal values within our community.
And the easiest way that I spotted that, when I would get progress reports back from all my children, before they talked about the academics, the first few lines would be, are they treating each other with respect? Do they get along with their classmates? Do they respect their teachers? There's always the first few lines.
Their
in the
learning
progress
skills and
report.
work habits.
Arguably the most important part of a report
because
card.
it's the first thing I want to see.
Yes.
We all want good grades, but we can work on grades.
Yep.
But respect, needs to. I would tell my kids, like, that's the ultimate thing.
Yeah.
I'd rather see high respect and we can work on the grades than awesome grades and being disrespectful.
Right.
And I always notice that you put an emphasis, because it's the first thing we read, and it's a good. Teachers and principals are role models to our children.
They
And
sure
our
are.
children, we've all had a few teachers that, but you know what? They've all taught us valuable lessons in life.
Yeah,
They've
they
all
sure
furthered
are.
our education.
My
and-
little one's going through those lessons right now.
Yeah, that's right.
5-year-old. I've got, he just turned 5. Caden's in kindergarten, and my oldest is in grade 1 at St. Dominic right now. So.
Okay.
Most important skills you learn
Yeah.
in kindergarten.
Yeah.
And
That's
again,
right.
and speaking of report cards, got to give my oldest a thumbs up. Ethan came home with all E's and T's, excellence and
Très
très
bien.
bien. So
Very
yes.
good.
Well, ours
Very
will be
good.
coming out February 15th.
there
February
it is.
15th.
Very
yes.
soon.
I used to sweat that day.
Well,
when I
here's
was a
the
kid.
thing. Well, back in the day, E's were bad. I got,
E's were
I
bad.
got, the boy's mom sent me the email. I'm looking, I'm like, E's and T's. I'm like, we need the talk. No, E means excellent now, so that's good.
And see, no, that changed a while ago. I
Right?
think.
I go back to my, look, see all these E's? Look, I was a straight A, or straight E student.
I don't even know if they have an E in that program.
Yeah.
Another thing that's big in the schools is the athletic programs. You know, specifically, speaking of St. Joseph, but I know big schools is a good opportunity for kids to get involved in a variety of sports. You talk about skiing. I know there's a basketball team.
Yeah. Oh, there's a
That's-
basketball
yeah,
team.
a very good basketball
One of
team.
my favorite parts of the day as a principal is during lunchtime. I actually take our 5-6s and we practice basketball daily. It's something that the students really take pride in, and when they do move on to O'Gorman Intermediate and O'Gorman High School, basketball is one of the things they really focus on. But just giving that opportunity to the students to essentially get active in the gym, interact with each other, build their social skills, build their athletics. It's just something in addition to academics that we do as well, for sure.
It forms a well-rounded student. It really does
Exactly.
when you give them those opportunities to explore. Not everyone is going to excel academically in the same ways. So some kids for sports is life-changing in terms of building confidence and belief in
Is
themselves.
through sports
Through
and
sports.
activity.
Exactly.
Yeah, extracurriculars for sure. So.
Yeah, for sure.
So if parents wanted to, for example, I know some parents that live in Timmins and they have their children registered at St. Joseph's, and more than likely the opposite way with your school. Is there any, and this may be a question you won't be able to answer, but is there any, circle of school that you have to join because of where you live, a distribution?
In our board, well, yeah, you can speak about
So
St.
so
Joseph.
generally with St. Joseph's, the issue is transportation. So
Yes.
if you live within South Porcupine and you're a certain distance from the school, you could be bused to school, or you could walk to school. Now, some families do live in Timmins and actually choose to drive their children out to St. Joseph. So in a sense, you can sign your child up to any school you wish to go to. It's just whether busing will be provided.
The
Busing
busing
might not be
availability.
provided. Because Pope Francis has the French immersion program, we accept children from throughout the city for sure. But again, parents are quite surprised about the transportation rules. Once they get to a certain age and grade, it changes. So in kindergarten, they do drop off as close to the door as possible.
Okay.
And they won't drop off your children unless there's an adult physically at the door, and that calms a lot. That calms a lot of fears for parents sending their children on the bus. But when it gets to grade 1, the distance becomes a little bit farther. While it might not necessarily be at the door, it's just down the street, or it's a little farther. And some of our kids do have to walk within a certain distance.
Well, and I should say, any new parents out there that haven't registered a child for school yet, I can tell you the schools are they're excellent in protecting also the safety of your children. That's another aspect. So, if they're going to be absent that day, you call into the school. If they're not going to be taking their scheduled bus route home, you call in the school, and all these things
Let
are
them
just
know.
in measures to protect the safety of children. I remember when I went to school, anyone can grab you, whatever.
No,
Lock your couple-
safety is certainly our #1 priority.
Yeah, I
We
would
talk
say
about
so.
snow days nowadays. I can't even remember snow days when we were kids.
Back in your day?
Back in the day.
Back in no day.
Well,
That's it. It
pickup
was,
lists
horse
and
and
bus
buggy
lists
taking us
and,
to school.
it's
Yeah,
God,
we were very accommodating.
very accommodating.
We have to say, we brag about the teachers all the time, especially when we had to sort of be at home teaching our own kids during the
It
pandemic.
was tough.
God bless these
You
teachers.
appreciate the teachers.
Oh my God,
my own
like,
3 at home
you
too.
do.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
you appreciate the
1000%.
ECEs, the education,
Yes.
Early childhood educators.
early childhood educators. And again, you see why you're throwing the gift cards for gifts. Why do they always
they
get the
deserve-
LCBO
hey.
cards and all these
Hey.
mugs and gifts?
They're-
They deserve
Teachers
what they
and
get.
principals
Yeah.
can't say this, but I'll say
It's
on
a
behalf
tough job.
of them, to me, they deserve a million more rewards because they are a godsend, and we really do appreciate all the work you both do and all your colleagues do in the community. But you made a good point with ECE. So if there are families with children that require
ECEs are awesome.
special attention, special needs, is there programs set up in both schools?
In each of our kindergarten classes, it's staffed with a teacher and an early childhood educator. Kids who need extra assistance would receive what's an educational assistant, access to an educational assistant. So we do try and pair them up with whatever needs they have. We try and find the best adult in the program to meet their needs, for sure. Yes.
And one thing I would definitely brag about with our school this year is we've really doubled down on what we called structured literacy. So if you think back to when you went to school, phonics, sounding out words, and those sorts of things, we actually this year were allocated an extra teacher, half-time teacher, just to intervene for primary level students that are struggling with reading. And that's in addition to the resource teacher, special education teacher we already have. So those two individuals are offering additional support for those students, working with them with small groups in the class, sometimes outside of the class, if distraction may be an issue, for example. And really it's about knowing where the students are, using assessments to know where they are so that those people can intervene and really support them. So again, it comes back to students may come to kindergarten with different levels of ability, but we know where those gaps may be, and then we have the personnel to also move in, fill in those gaps, and ensure their success moving forward.
To make sure there's a good trajectory of growth.
Yeah,
for sure.
exactly.
Yeah, it is really important because you know the start of a good education is just like like you mentioned, the start of a good day with a full belly. You do want the children to have like a
good experience
coming out of
with teachers and the ECs.
yeah, coming out of early school with a very positive experience, because I think that helps in success later on in life. And this is why the principals, the teachers, the EC, and all the support staff at these schools are big influencers on their life.
Huge influencers.
Especially coming back from the pandemic. We had 2 years where children didn't socialize at all and they were stuck in their houses, or they didn't get a lot of interaction with beyond family members, right? So that's why kindergarten is so important, to get out, to have a chance for kids to get together, play together, interact with each other, and learn how to take turns and learn how, you know, not to hoard things and share. And it's just all these important life skills that are foundational for school success.
It was a big curve, as they say, a big curveball thrown at us for those 2 years. And it's hard to, you know, go from staring at a screen and then going back to, you know, integrating with your friends again.
Getting back into routines and knowing, you know, what are the expectations of a classroom. So these are all things that kids learn in kindergarten.
And I mean, certainly we can't say enough about the staff in our schools, whether it's a secretary helping a student that was hurt at recess, the custodians are keeping the school moving on a daily basis, the dedicated teaching staff that know their students in and out and are willing to really help them in any way they can, our early childhood educators who, you know, in partnership with the kindergarten teacher are really working with those students. It just, you need those people to make the school run, and without them, we couldn't do it. And both our schools were so fortunate to have great staff.
I'm actually glad you mentioned both those roles, the secretary and the janitors, because first of all, both schools are immaculately clean. And of course, right? I respect that, because I'm a clean freak, so God bless them. And the secretary is usually your main point of communication as a parent when you call the school, and they both do beautiful jobs.
Amazing
See
jobs.
all these good
Both
hard
of them.
workers,
The
Kinsman?
hard
I could
workers
use one in
are
my
out
life.
there.
You know, the hard worker. But you're right. It all makes a big team unit. And I would highly recommend, if you have children that are going into kindergarten this year, one, talk to the parents that currently have children in these schools, and two, most importantly, reach out to these schools. I would highly recommend either one of these schools.
And taking the tours, and again, you heard Mr. R say there's tours coming up, or an open house on Monday.
Yeah.
And the luncheons, take full advantage. You know, maybe ask the questions about, you know, this is very vital in my day-to-day, taking my boys to and from school, is the before and the after school program where you can drop them off and pick them up if you can't quite get there right when the bell rings to pick them up.
Yeah, and I should say both our schools have before and after school programs partnered with the YMCA as well. So I know that's certainly a convenient service that families appreciate as well. You know, you have to get to work earlier, stay at work later, and certainly we would escort the students down to the YMCA or from the YMCA, and we really have a good relationship with our partners.
Great, and it's a great program. Again, not everybody works the you know, the typical 9-to-5 job, and if you need that extra hour or a couple hours, it's available.
Well, my son Aiden was actually in the YMCA program at St. Joseph's, and by the way, they have a great spring barbecue.
Oh, we do. We had a great one last year.
I want to brag.
Hundreds last year.
Yeah.
That was the first one since COVID, so it was good. It was beautiful to see.
Yeah, awesome people running the schools there.
That's
Kinsman.
right.
Where were they when we were in school?
Well, I don't know.
you know.
How did we survive
Bless my
without,
teachers.
the?
Okay.
Well, I'm sure we survived.
so-
but again,
I got a bit of a story to tell because we're talking about I had 99% great teachers. And when we do this show, I do brag a lot about the schools, especially the schools my kids went to. A lot of people think I went to O'Gorman. And most of the time I just say I did, but really I went to Thunder Bay.
you went to a Thunder Bay school
a,
growing up.
I got a message from an old football coach, and you don't cross a high school football coach back to those days.
You still call him coach?
Oh, yeah. You darn right I call him coach. Respect.
Is he still coaching,
And
or
he
is he
says you got to
retired now?
represent where you actually went. So we're going to be going into our segment studio,
Okay.
our green room. They have a few questions for us to test what
Yeah.
level of schooling
We're going to
at.
see what level we're at, talking about
Yes.
kindergarten. So we're going to see how well, and again, testing our viewers at home. You can answer along with us.
We may need their help.
Yeah, we're going to be needing,
Because-
do
Are
we need
you
a
smarter
light?
than a kindergartner?
Call a friend.
we-
Call a
Is there
friend.
any judgment if we're asking for a lifeline for a kindergarten question?
Things never have worked out well for us when we go in these trivia. Tonight we're going to unite because I think we're going to need.
We're going to unite
But
as one. I need my little guy Caden at the keyboard
Yeah.
there. Maybe he can toss some answers at me.
Because I was going to wear the
No
old
cheating, no cheating.
No, yeah, that's
It's
right. What are you doing?
kindergarten.
They're going to
It's
catch
kindergarten.
it.
We'll make
That's
it
it.
easy on
Well,
you
this
for
is what
sure.
I always learned growing up. They said cheaters never prosper, right?
Did
yeah,
they
used
teach you
they
that?
used to say that all the time. yeah.
Only in your city?
Only in Ajax. Back
only in Ajax.
Durham Region School Board.
Okay. Probably another great school board, right?
Sure.
It was. Yes, it was. Yeah.
So when we come back, we'll be in the segment studio. We're going to be going through some questions which we have not seen.
We haven't seen
But
them.
I'm throwing on my Thunder Bay High School
So, Coach,
football jersey because I was
Coach,
told
hope you're
to
watching.
represent Thunder Bay with pride, which I have to. once in a while,
you're
right?
going to be representing T-Bay,
Yeah.
the 807.
There we go, kids.
And
All
again,
right.
Klomp, well, maybe you might do bad in these questions. He's going to say, okay, you can wear the O'Gorman one.
I'm surprised you found
You
your
go
jersey.
Take off the
I'm
807
surprised it
jersey.
fits. Barely. Barely.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll be right back.
All right, we'll see you on the other side.
Now let's keep those resolutions intact with Planet Fitness with only $29 down and then only $15 a month. And the best part is you can cancel at any time. Call Planet Fitness at Timmins Square today, 705-242-7360. Download the free Planet Fitness app and join today. And DAP Cleaning Solutions, residential commercial cleaning excellence guaranteed. Call Andrew N for your February carpet cleaning and strip and wax jobs. For your commercial unit, call for your free quote, 705-465-3500. And Creative Boutique and Supplies, call Mona Gauthier today to check out her Valentine's Day collection. You can check them out on Facebook. You can call Mona right now to place your order, 705-372-8190. You can even email her, creativeboutiqueandsupplies@gmail.com. And Urban Windows and Doors, because you only want to do this once. Contact Manny and his team at 1185 Riverside Drive, Timmins, for not only beautiful windows and doors, but how about a beachcomber hot tub, or maybe get cozy in a brand new marquee spa just in time for Valentine's Day. Call today, 705-264-1113. And the downtown Timmins merchants want you to be a part of this Valentine's Day promotion, valued at $3,000. Every time you make a purchase at any one of these merchants listed below, you'll be entered to win this amazing Valentine's Day draw. The basket is valued at $3,000 thanks to all the donations made by our downtown merchants. And Dare Timmins, join them for their next day coming up on February the 22nd. It's an anti-bullying and story reading presentation. And I should say presentations from Francine Dennis and Rick Lemieux at the Timmins Public Library.
It's funny though because he knows slightly more about like plumbing and stuff than me. And we're both like, he just calls his dad.
Calls his dad. Oh, that's awesome.
And let's keep those resolutions intact with Planet Fitness with only $29 down and then only $15 a month. And the best part is you can cancel at any time. Call Planet Fitness at Timmins Square today, 705-242-7360. Download the free Planet Fitness app and join today. And DAP Cleaning Solutions, residential commercial cleaning excellence guaranteed. Call Andrew N. for your February carpet cleaning and strip and wax jobs. For your commercial unit, call for your free quote, 705-465-3500. And Creative Boutique and Supplies, call Mona Gauthier today to check out her Valentine's Day collection. You can check them out on Facebook. You can call Mona right now to place your order, 705-372-8190. You can even email her, creativeboutiqueandsupplies@gmail.com. And Urban Windows and Doors, because you only want to do this once. Contact Manny and his team at 1185 Riverside Drive, Timmins, for not only beautiful windows and doors, but how about a beachcomber hot tub, or maybe get cozy in a brand new marquee spa just in time for Valentine's Day. Call today, 705-264-1113. And the downtown Timmins merchants want you to be a part of this Valentine's Day promotion, valued at $3,000. Every time you make a purchase at any one of these merchants listed below, you'll be entered to win this amazing Valentine's Day draw. The basket is valued at $3,000 thanks to all the donations made by our downtown merchants. And Dare Timmins, join them for their next day coming up on February the 22nd. It's an anti-bullying and story reading presentation, and I should say presentations from Francine Dennis and Rick Lemieux at the Timmins Public Library. You can join them for an English reading at 6, followed by a French reading at 6:30 for Pink Shirt Day. And free estimates with V&M Renovations. Maybe you've got some gate work that needs to be done. Fences, a garage door broken, you need a kitchen reno. Call V&M Renovations, Max and Justin, for your free estimate, 705-372-3832. And the BIA, otherwise known as the Business Improvement Association, you can find them at their new location in downtown, 85 Pine Street South, Suite 108. You can check out what's happening in the downtown core at downtowntimmins.com and also call them, 705-264-8733. And Rubino's Petrocan. Have you been to this post? Go back and find it and share and watch to win for a free tank of gas. Up to $200 for the winner, and we're going to be announcing this on Wednesday, February the 15th. Good luck. In Jackpot City Gaming, open 9 a.m. to 2, Monday through Sunday. Join Trudy Prue, maybe for some progressive jackpots, maybe some bingo, maybe you want to play some Valentine's Day bingo. Vegas-style games, fully licensed now at 251 First Avenue. And Valentine's Day movie date night. Have some plans or no plans? Well, Imagine Cinemas, they're giving you a plan. This Friday and starting Friday for $3 movie night, watch the incredible chemistry between Rachel McAdams and Ryan Gosling for The Notebook. Only plays at Imagine Cinemas, starts Friday and runs to Wednesday, February the 15th. Visit ImagineCinemas.com for showtimes. And seal the deal with this guy from Claim Post Realty Limited Brokerage. That's Albert Seal. And you can call Albert today, 705-465-3493. Or you can even see his listings online at albertseal.com. And the 2023 Under-18 Curling Championships are happening at the MAC this week. Come and see the best Under-18 Canadian curlers duke it out for the championship. And the Northeastern Catholic District School Board reminding you that the month of February is registration month for kindergarten. Register your child online, www.ncdsb.on.ca, or call the school to book a visit. And shop local with Pick of the Crop. Look at this meat bundle this week. Save a lot. 2 pounds of lean ground beef, 2 pounds of boneless chicken breast, 2 pounds of pork sirloin chops, 2 pounds of chicken thighs, and 2 pounds of London broils for this week's amazing price of $59.99. Shop Pick of the Crop today.
Yeah, Kinsman, I looped the sponsors as I get an echo from the computer over there, by the way.
I know.
Look at this.
Bit of an echo.
As you enjoy life, I got to work on all the technical things.
The technical. Well, he's the technical wizard.
Well,
when
am
it
I a
comes to
wizard
it.
tonight? I don't
You
know.
are a wizard.
Yeah,
Yes,
maybe-
yes.
maybe
The
I get the-
technical ins and outs of KINZ and KLOMP is KLOMP. KLOMP, he's the technical guy.
All right.
Well,
So,
we are
You be the
taking
top
way
of
back to
kindergarten in the technical class.
all right.
There, we're taking you way back to kindergarten and testing you on some important skills. So
You're
we're
gonna-
going to get started. Let us
important
know when
skills.
we're ready.
All right.
All right.
Important
Okay.
things that
Right.
lifelong.
And we've never
questions.
seen these questions
Okay.
at
That's
all.
right.
In fact, we had questions ready for tonight, and Mrs. Raymond says absolutely no, and she's
roll your
recreated
R?
her own questions.
Of course, that's
When I
principals.
roll the R.
As
I
principals
did.
always do, we had a look and
Okay.
said, no, this isn't
Now-
going to work. Let's try this instead.
We already got a detention.
Usually, Mark and I compete against each other. Tonight's the first time working together. And so
Okay.
this may be a challenge.
So we could throw
Did you want us to-
lifelines. So all your kindergarteners out there, bring them close. We're going to need some help here.
Did you want to stand beside each other?
No,
or
I wanna
okay.
stand as
No,
All
you-
right,
yeah,
here it
stand
comes.
as far
We
away as
started off with an
possible,
easy
maybe.
one
All
for
right,
you.
let's go.
In Mary Had a Little Lamb, where did the lamb follow her to?
Where did the little lamb fall?
I thought that was an easy
Mary
one.
had
Yeah.
a little lamb, it followed
Fleece,
her.
the fleece is white as snow. We know that part.
What? The fleece is
Yeah,
white.
Mary had a little lamb. Little lamb. Mary had a little lamb. The fleece is white as snow. And where did they
Followed
go?
her to the
The zoo? No.
Followed
Starts with
her
an S.
to
Starts with an S.
one day.
school.
To school.
You got it!
All right.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
Oh, we had to break
There
into
we go.
song. We had to break
We're
into song.
breaking a sweat here. Kindergarten
What a
questions.
rough start
Wow.
for us.
Okay, maybe this will be an easy one.
No,
Maybe
I don't know. I thought Mary,
There,
Mary
Mr.
had a
Robertson.
little lamb.
Let's
was
try
supposed to be an
number
easy one.
2.
All right.
From the visual arts category.
Uh-oh.
Name 3 of the primary colors.
Red,
Yellow, and blue.
Ding, ding, ding,
Really?
ding.
Got them.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
That was fast. That was a
Yes.
lot faster. Well done. Well done.
As a bonus for you, Kinsman, is white a color?
White is a color.
And no, is it?
No, I don't
It's
think
not a color. It's
blending
not a
of all
color.
the colors. I
Yeah.
think.
Uh-oh. Okay, forget I said that. Let's go back to where I aced it.
Someone in,
Should've
someone
stopped,
in
should've
Facebook
stopped.
world will be able to answer that for us. Okay,
Yeah.
here comes the next one. Are we ready?
Okay. Yeah.
How many legs does an insect have?
Okay.
I'm gonna
hold
say
on a second.
8.
Hold on, before you answer, can we think of
Well,
an
I'm
answer
thinking
first?
8. I'm
He's
gonna
just
think
jumping
8.
through already.
An insect. Well, spider is an
Well, an
insect.
ant
They
is
have
an
8.
insect.
8 legs.
Does
Daddy
it have
long
8?
legs has 8 feet.
8 feet?
8 legs.
Hold on, an
Or they
insect.
have more. An
Yeah,
insect.
every insect has the same amount of legs.
Well, I don't know.
We didn't say spider. Maybe
Okay,
that's
so it's not
Okay.
spider.
So, okay, well, let's think an ant, right? Ant has how many legs? Does it have legs at all? Yeah, it does.
I'm gonna say 8.
How would it
It's not
walk?
a snake.
It's not a snake.
That's it. How many legs does the snake have, Klomp?
Okay, you say 8.
I'm gonna say I think 8.
So how does that
is-
work? 2, 2, 2, and 2?
Well, but I don't know. But
2 in the middle.
a centipede would have.
This is a trick question, I think.
It-
I
Is it
think it
one?
is.
It's not a trick question.
Okay, can we repeat the question again?
Maybe we should
Yeah.
skip that
Okay,
one.
no,
It's
no,
We're
no,
someone-
going
we're
to say 8.
No, I'm gonna say
Locked
8.
in? Locked in?
Locked in.
Well, I don't know.
Locked
Locked in.
Well, no, I'm going to
What
say
do I get? A
4.
brand new? I get.
Interactive.
Do I get a
Interactive.
brand new eraser if I get this answer right?
A heart-shaped Valentine's Day.
Heart shaped. All
A
right.
spider has 8.
Spider arachnids have 8, but insects have.
4. Right?
That's a dog.
No.
Say four.
6. 6 is
Six.
the correct answer.
Does it
Wow.
really?
Fact
So
check.
So an
six-
ant
six
has 6
legs.
legs?
6 legs.
For
legs.
1,
an
2,
insect.
3, 4, 5, 6, sort of like up and down like that?
I'm sure there's exceptions. But, yeah, our Facebook world will share with
Yeah.
us.
We're gonna have to
Okay.
adjust our resumes
These are
after
hard.
this.
All
right, here.
University questions.
This is a really hard one.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is the shape of an ice cream cone?
Oh,
It's
that
a
is
trapezoid.
Hold on, you're too quick. It's not a trapezoid,
No,
is it?
try
I don't
triangle.
even know what a
That would be a good
trapezoid
ice cream
is.
cone. Can you
Yeah,
imagine?
that'd be a really big
That'd
ice
be a
cream
big
cone.
ice
It's
cream
a
cone.
triangle,
I'm gonna say a
Kinsman.
triangle.
Like a long one.
Yeah. I'm
Well,
gonna
it's
say
a bit of a trick question.
Oh, again.
Could be
shape
a
is-
triangle if it's 2D,
Okay.
but if it's 3D, what would it be called?
Oh, that's not a trapezoid.
Um,
How many? What is a trapezoid again?
I just said it because it was a fancy word.
Yeah. Well, the
Very well
Okay,
done.
hold on.
Very well
Octagon is the stop sign.
Yeah.
Like, like
well,
UFC,
octagon
right?
is the
8.
stop sign. Yeah. So that's
All
got
right.
8 sides.
Septagon, is there one of those?
No,
Is that a character in Marvel?
those are Transformers. We'll see them at Timmins Con.
This is really big.
Yeah. So Hang on. So this is the cone. Imagine the ice cream on the top.
Back up.
Self-explanatory.
It's
Ice
a V.
cream.
Ice
Cone,
cream?
cone.
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 Yes!
It's
I
a
knew it all this time. Just
It's a
adding
shape.
suspense. Just adding suspense.
So suspenseful. Now this is when we do all together,
Okay,
and we
thank
do this
God.
in kindergarten every single day as we
Uh-oh.
teach kids how to say sounds.
Phonics.
So we're going to say snowflake, but this time, think about what would you get if you didn't say flake?
Snow.
Snow.
That is a very hard skill, and this is what our kids are learning in school
Oh.
to take words apart. So
That-
pancake.
that's
Say it
snow.
again, but don't say cake. What do you get?
Pen.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Try that with your kids at home,
Now,
everyone.
now we're at our level right now. Okay, we zipped
Guys are
right through
rocking
that.
this.
Zip through that.
That
yeah.
was an easy one.
What is the response to "see you later, alligator"?
In a
In a wild crocodile.
Oh,
Yes.
That was an easy
Yes.
one.
He's
too.
the
In a while or after a while?
Wait.
In
Oh.
a wild
Oh,
crocodile.
that's a tech. We'll have to go upstairs.
See you
on
later,
that one.
We'll
See
have
you
to
later,
deliberate.
alligator. In a wild crocodile.
He knows every single pun in history. You have to have that one, right?
Yeah. Well, I still read the nursery rhymes.
We
so
might
I
have to deliberate on that.
In
one
a
for
wild
sure,
crocodile.
In a wild crocodile.
Yeah. Is that what you have?
I don't know.
Was
We'll accept that
Are
one.
we going to
We'll
lock it
accept
in?
it. We'll- we
In
will.
a wild
We'll accept it.
crocodile. Yeah.
This is a visual one. You need to
Uh-oh.
close your eyes and think about it because
Okay.
it's a tough one. According to where the hands are at, what is the time if the big hand is on the 12 and the little hand is on the 7?
Okay. The big hand.
It would be
12:35.
12:35.
No, 7 o'clock.
The big hand is at the 12.
What does my iWatch say?
Well, the big hand is at the
It's
12.
like this.
And you said the little
That's
hand is
7 o'clock,
at
Kinsman.
the 7.
Yeah.
It'd be 12. It'd be
It's 7.
12:30.
12:30. Not 12:35.
Well, if the big hand is at
You're
the
thinking
12.
about nap time at
No,
work.
if the big hand is at the 12. Then
Yeah,
the-
the
Little
big
hand.
oh, so
little
so
hand.
maybe the little hand
It's
is at the 12.
7 p.m.
Is
right?
it 7 p.m.?
7 p.m. You're right.
Thanks.
And
12:30.
this is a hard skill.
12:35.
Okay, lots of kids don't see these types of
I'm
clocks anymore.
I'm confusing the big hand
The
with the
old
small
analog
hand.
clock.
It's a very
Yeah.
hard skill. Don't worry.
Well,
It is.
That's
didn't they rip out the clocks out
On
of
a
the schools there?
dime. They're all digital, right?
Did they have clocks?
The
in school?
analog clocks?
Sally, we call them Sally clocks.
Sally
Sally
A little
clocks.
happy face on
Yeah,
them.
Yeah.
happy face ones.
All right, you have your clapping hands ready?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
All right. How many syllables are in the word computer?
Okay, no, don't add. Let's figure this one out together.
I'm ready to.
Do you know what a syllable is?
I do. yeah.
Okay. Then count it out.
Computer.
Computer.
I'm gonna go
1, 2,
and 3.
That,
We're
we
gonna
got
go
this.
3.
Are we sure?
Wait,
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 hold on.
Computer.
Computer.
Take a bow, it's 3.
Yeah,
There you
I
go.
mean, sure.
That's also a very important skill that we're
It
teaching
is.
kids.
Syllables
Phony-
syllables
yes,
are
syllable
that is key.
segmentation.
Computer, yeah.
How many kindergartners are actually laughing at us right now saying,
They can do this.
Right?
They
Yeah.
can do
We're
this.
gonna have to adjust our
Absolutely.
resumes for down the road. We failed a kindergarten quiz back
we,
in 2023.
We won't be getting any teaching jobs if we're no longer doing this.
Yeah,
You're like, no.
they'll be like, okay, we're coming in to do some ECE work here. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, well, let's start them off easy, syllables first.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, here's a math question. You
Uh-oh.
might have to use your fingers.
Okay.
If I have 5 apples and you have 3 apples,
Yes.
how many more apples do I have than you?
Well, okay.
So
I know-
3
yeah.
and 2.
That's 2.
No, 5 and 3.
So 5 and
I
3.
have $5. You have $3. How much more
Yeah,
richer am I than
You've
you?
got a third more, maybe?
Oh, 2 Kinsmen.
2, well, it's 2, yeah.
Not a third.
two more.
2 more. Is it 2
Two
more?
is
Two,
A lot
two
more.
more
You can
apples.
also,
Two more
also
apples.
acceptable a lot more or almost
Yeah,
double.
Would
almost.
that be some or would it be a few? No, few is
I,
three.
Almost-
it's all
almost
quantitative.
bushel.
It's all
Yeah.
good.
Perfect.
Bushel.
All right, moving right along.
We're rocking and rolling here.
Geometry time.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
What makes a square a square?
Okay.
The
That,
four
that
sides.
sounds philosophical.
Well, hold on.
Whoa.
4
Equal
equal sides make a
Ah.
square, right?
otherwise it's a
Because you can't, otherwise it's a rectangle, that's right.
The 4 sides, yeah.
Not an octagon.
No.
4 equal sides. Which is my favorite shape, by the way, this square. Which yours, Kinsman?
The square?
Yeah. What's your favorite shape?
Oh, circle.
Yeah,
There you go.
no,
Geometry
triangle.
is your
Geometry
thing.
is
Yeah.
your thing.
There you
It's your
go.
jam. It's your jam.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, this is also an easy one, although I didn't know that this answer was right. What's the fastest animal?
Oh, okay. Now let's think about this.
I'm going to say the cheetah.
See, I was first, but has the cheetah been dethroned?
I'm going to say the cheetah.
We grew up thinking it was the cheetah. Is
I think
anything
the cheetah.
faster?
I don't know.
I was going to say my Great Dane when a sandwich drops on the floor. He's pretty quick.
That's pretty quick.
Maybe an ostrich?
I don't think the
Ostrich
the cheetah's
or
been the
the
king.
cheetah. The cheetah is
the
the
king
king
and
of the
queen
sprint.
forever.
Well, then again, is it over a certain amount of distance? I know the cheetah is fast from
Oh,
the
a
start.
sprint as opposed to a
out of the
long.
sprint.
Yeah.
It's the long
Well,
game
marathon
sometimes,
runner.
right?
Because a turtle can go forever on a marathon.
Well, the
probably.
turtle is
Right.
So-
the tortoise and the hare.
Tortoise
The
and the hare.
tortoise actually wins.
That's okay. I think we got to stick with the classic cheetah. Right? I don't think
We're
the
gonna
cheetah's
go with
ever been
cheetah.
dethroned. Yeah.
The cheetah has not been dethroned. The cheetah
Yes,
is still
there
the
we go.
fastest.
Cheetah
Held
still
the record
fastest
forever,
on
the cheetah.
planet.
Oh, weather category.
Ooh,
Okay.
Fastest human is a cheetah
And there's a
chasing
bonus
klomp.
if you can name all the colors.
Okay.
How many colors are there in the rainbow?
Okay. Hold on. How many
That
colors?
was a tough one.
How many times have we eaten any Lucky Charm eaters out there?
Fans out there.
Pull out the box,
I'm
Lucky
thinking
Charms,
of
bring
that
it to the
double
screen.
rainbow YouTube video from a few years back. for the guy
Well,
who
hang
went
on here.
viral.
So there's obviously the primary colors in there. So there's
is there?
there's red, there's yellow,
Yeah.
and blue. There's I'm gonna say green.
Mm-hmm.
There's 4. There's got to be purple in there. There's 5.
This is a tough one.
Jeez.
Like the number that came to my head was 7.
I'm gonna say 6.
Hmm.
So hang on. So yeah, blue, yellow, red. Maybe there's an orange missing. So there's an orange.
Yeah.
Green.
Violet.
Violet. Yeah, okay, we're at 6 now.
It's starting
Do we
to
have a
feel bad
7th?
for us.
Violet and pink. Maybe is that 7?
White has
Is
to
pink
be.
is
I,
pink?
I
in
don't know
there?
about pink, but
No.
Okay.
we'll go with 7 and the viewers can verify
Yes,
the colors.
yeah, please verify. This
All
one we
right.
weren't super
Yeah.
sure.
But it is 7, you think?
It is
It's
7.
It is 7.
I think, well, white is in there somewhere on the edges, right?
Well, white's not a color. We don't use white.
Right?
White is over.
Ooh, stumped us.
Ah.
We're over white. Okay, this is
All right.
taking you way, 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 way back to kindergarten.
Way back.
When you sit yourself down on a carpet, finish this sentence. The teacher says crisscross.
Crisscross.
We'll make you want to jump.
Jump. Yeah. So
Wait a
crisscross.
second.
And
We
fin-
have
finish
kids
the-
screaming at the computer
so-
right now. They
wait,
know this.
So finish the sentence.
Yeah,
Crisscross.
Oh, dude.
Crisscross.
You have kids in just through the kindergarten program right
Well,
now.
Caden's in kindergarten
Yeah.
right now.
You eat it.
He's yelling.
You eat
Do
it.
we eat it?
You eat it?
Yeah.
It's actually
Crisscross.
quite yummy.
Buns.
On pork chops.
Oh,
pork chops.
That's not
pork
ketchup.
chop, No.
It's,
Crisscross barbecue sauce.
hey, that might work.
Kind of works, but that's not the right answer.
You put it on. You put it on pork chops.
You could, yeah.
You could
Crisscross.
What do you put on a pork chop?
It's like a branding or something, right? The
Put it in
brand.
your a
fork,
bag of them in your
fork.
crock pot with
Fork
some,
or knife?
with
No.
some cinnamon, some sugar in your crock pot.
Crisscross.
No bakers.
No.
Cinnamon,
It's a
sugar.
fruit.
It's a fruit,
Criss-
crisscross.
Oh my God, they're looking at it. It's
Oh,
like,
wow. Like
Hold
I
on.
said, kids are screaming right now. Right at the
Oh,
computer.
crisscross applesauce.
Hey,
Hey,
well
there
done, well
It
done. We
only
need a
took-
little bit of work,
It only
but
took
Only took a
the
bit of
42
coaxing.
hits there.
Yes.
well done, you guys. That was great. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's all we've prepared
Did we make
for
it to
you.
the end?
I think so.
Well, I got to get Andrew. Andrew, can
We
you
made
hear
it to
me?
the end.
Can you go to my office and grab the jersey that's on the desk?
Oh, you did
'Cause I'm going to be like
right.
in big trouble here, Kinsman.
Well, you got to
Well,
represent T-Bay.
T-Bay represent.
Yeah, that's right. That's
So,
right.
what was your old coach's name if he's watching right now? What's his name?
Paddock.
Paddock. Coach Paddock.
Yeah, you be in.
Just by the last name, he was a slave driver. Here we go.
That's right.
Here it is.
There you go, pal.
Number
Wow, look how
11.
small that is. You actually fit that.
That looks cropped.
No, well, I'll tell you, back in the 90s, in high school, we used to cut them low like that.
To make them cooler looking?
Well, so we thought. And so we've been told now it's no longer cool. So my kids. So let's chat about just quickly both of these amazing schools,
Yes.
especially if you have kids getting ready for kindergarten. in the coming school
2019.
year.
If they were born in 2019, it's time to pre-register for kindergarten. And again, ncdsb.on.ca. You can go online and access all the schools. If you want to talk to Mr. R at St. Joe's, you can. Now, do you all have your own specific links when they direct themselves to that website?
Yeah, certainly. If you go on the website and click under registration, you can sign up at any of our Catholic schools, and you can also call the school as well. So for our school, 705-235-4622, and we're more than happy to walk you through the process.
And Mrs. Raymond?
From Pope Francis, that's
Yes,
right.
Pope Francis Elementary.
Head online. A lot of parents might have some difficulty registering online. Give us a call at the school, 705-264-5869. We're here to help.
Here to help. And again, obviously, February is registration month, but you can register at any given time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And definitely amazing schools, and your kids are in awesome hands, whatever choice that you make.
They are.
Pretty good folks. Even though they did stump us a bit
They
tonight.
stumped us.
We
Yeah,
did.
the show's smarter than a fifth grade. Let's
Now,
go back to kindergarten.
You know they both have a teaching background, because we had prepared questions and they went and made their own questions, right?
Yeah, well, again, cheaters
That's
never
pretty
prosper.
smart.
They thought we, memorized
We thought
those
you had
questions.
the answers
and
down.
the
Yeah,
answers.
that's
throw a little
right.
curveball
Yeah,
in there.
Yeah.
That's right.
Those were legit questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Mrs. Raymond and, it was Mr. R hanging out there. Head button some tough ones.
There we go, Kinsman.
Don't want to make it too easy.
No.
Listen,
Yeah.
we did better than I thought we were getting. Okay, well, thanks for checking us out. Definitely, if you have any questions, and if you're just rewatching the show, even send us a message and we'll point you in the right direction.
That's it. Any
Or-
questions, and we'll put them in the capable hands of the
that's
Northeastern
right.
Catholic District School Board. And again, pre-register for kindergarten. It's that time of the month. February is pre-registration month.
There we go.
Absolutely.
All right, Kinsman. High five to everyone. I think we did a good
five.
job here.
Yes.
Thanks
We
so
all
much
did a
for
good
having
job.
us. That
All
was
right.
fun.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Coach Paddock, have yourself a good night.
Te besaré la frente en cada amanecer. El día de repente se vuelve a atardecer. Te bañará la espuma bailando en su baile. Y cuando el sol se oculte, te volveré a querer. Suéltame. Cuando estés sola, piénsame. Donde quieras estaré. Te daré un mar de estrellas que alumbre tu belleza. Suéltame. Te bañará la espuma bailando en su baile.
Our in-studio carpet provided by End of the Roll Flooring Centers, located at 1185 Riverside Drive, Timmins. For beautiful laminate, luxury, vinyl, and carpet, call Manny and his team today, 705-360-9003. And how about our beautiful in-studio centerpieces provided by Mona Gauthier at Creative Boutique and Supplies. Call Mona for yours, 705-372-8190. You can even email her, Creative Boutique and Supplies at gmail.com. And how about our in-studio coffee table? You can get a beautiful one just like this at Timmins Furniture. Come home to Timmins Furniture. See it, like it, take it home today. Go see Larry and his team at 374 Algonquin Boulevard East, 705-360-1499. And if you need anything voice, well, we put our trust in Bill Stevenson from Canadian Voiceovers. Send all your scripts to voices@canadianvoiceovers.com.